Once upon a time, Chris Stapleton was not a household name. And if you were a fan of the Steel Drivers, you knew who he was, but nobody else did. And then this awesome performance of Tennessee Whiskey and Drink You Away, Justin Timberlake and Chris Stapleton. I vaguely recall watching this way back then, 2015 and yonder year and decade. This was the performance that really catapulted him out into the forefront. Yes, I know Chris Stapleton's amazing, iconic voice, but let's go back in time to 2015 when not everybody knew who he was and just how talented he is. Let's check it out. This will be fun. It's like a time capsule, right? P.S. What is Justin Timberlake doing now?
It's Chris Stapleton and it's Justin Timberlake.
Used to spend my nights out in the barroom. Liquor was the only love I'd known.
I love it.
But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom.
Oh, he's so
And
effortless.
brought me back, being too far gone. Tennessee whiskey.
Oh, she's so great. Oh,
Strawberry wine.
yes.
You're as warm as a glass of brandy.
Oh, the control to do that.
Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time.
Can we all just appreciate that his wife Morgan, it's like the most amazing harmonic pairing of all time. I mean, Justin Timberlake sounds awesome with them too, but there is just something supernatural about Chris and Morgan's voices together. She harmonizes so beautifully with him. And man, you have to have a big voice to harmonize with a big voice like that. Wow. They are just, love it.
I look for love in all the same old places.
Little bottle shock on his entry.
Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. But when you put out your heart, I didn't waste it.
Oh man.
'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high.
Woo!
Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet strawberry wine.
And you're as warm as a
Woo!
glass of brandy.
Nice ad lib there.
Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time.
Break it down one time.
You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey.
Woo!
You're as sweet strawberry wine.
Oh,
You're as warm as a glass of brandy.
oh, even more notes.
Honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. And it's Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Oh, Tennessee whiskey.
Oh, Hold up just a second. I have to say that Justin Timberlake, the timbre of his voice being lighter, airier and all that, he really actually complements the two of them nicely. And it's very hard not to sing that upper harmony, but there is so much going on with those three lead vocalists that I'm trying to keep it in. And we could talk about the Tennessee Whiskey riff maybe at the end or something. Just incredible breath control always in order to get through that. Glottal shock, I will talk about at the end as well. Here we go.
Nashville, how you feeling tonight? Can I put a little Memphis up in here? Yeah. Here we go. Sweet thing, could this be a dream? Or just the same nightmare that keeps me awake? In my brain. Sing it.
Some shot of pain.
Hey.
Right now for the love that we made.
And I feel it in the morning. Ooh, you're still here in the morning. I see you, but you're gone. Telephone a doctor, I'm not okay.
The bottom of the bottom. To feel this empty harder. 1,000 proof, don't change the truth.
I got it, but I can't drink you away.
Woo!
I tried Jim, I tried all of them. I can't drink you away. Oh, these
Yes.
nights I can't swim out of this skin. I'm living insane. Tell me, baby, don't they make a medicine for heart?
Woo! Yeah, you can really, like, I'm sorry for pausing because it's such a great little groove, but, you know, Justin Timberlake has more of that typical R&B pop nasality, twang, and actually, I think he's doing a great job somehow of blending and fitting in, and I think a part of it has to do that he's providing a bit of variety of sound there.
I can't drink you.
Like, listen to that, drink you, versus, hey, that, like, nasality. But somehow those two, they really are complementing each other. And I think a part of it has to do with the fact that not everybody is sitting in the exact same range and wavelength there.
I can't drink you away.
I can't drink you.
Oh, and then he flips it. Well, there he is. So just going against what I was just saying, the previous little snippet, he was like, he was definitely leaning toward more of the nasality. And then see, this is the trick here. See, hey, he is opening up and dropping the larynx down and moving out of that forward space for that sound placement, which is what's helping to make it match in this situation.
I can't drink you. I can't drink you away.
Oh,
Ooh, I can't
yeah.
drink you. I can't. Let me hear you say, I can't drink.
There's that nasality, right?
I've tried Jack, I've tried Jim, I've tried all of them. I can't drink you away.
Yes, I'm with that guy.
Tell me, baby.
That was cool.
Tell me, baby. Oh, yeah. Sing it, Chris.
Woo. What? That is awesome.
Drink you away.
Woo!
On these rocks, I can't swim out of this skin. Out of this skin.
Woo! Ha! Okay. And that was
Thank you.
Okay, Justin, you chameleon. Oh my goodness. He So Justin Timberlake is definitely known, hey, hey, for that, like, the nasality, you know, hey, hey, all of that, like, thinner, flexible placement. I mean, and, but, I'm sorry, I'm like, so much all excite, no words. It's just really cool because you can hear him changing up his sound placement. I suppose I should probably go back and like get into all of that. This song, there was a lot of that flipping back and forth between the nasality and the more open, dropping the larynx down. That kind of sound placement. And that last little run that they did together, he's leaning way much more closed off up higher. Chris is just down. Okay, this, oh my god, I have so many feels. Okay, I kind of want to just watch the whole thing again, but I'm not gonna put you guys through that. Let's talk about something. One, the entry at verse 2 of Justin Timberlake, Come Aboard Nerds. Airflow is everything, and excuse me, airflow is everything. Singers, it happens all the time where you're anticipating an entry and maybe you're second guessing yourself or listening for a certain cue in the band, and what you do is you hold your air back. And we're listening for glottal shock.
I look for love in all the same old places.
Okay, the difference between shocking your folds and not shocking your folds. I shocked my folds just then because I was waiting, holding my air back. My folds are compressing against each other, waiting for the airflow and not receiving. I kind of hammered it that time to make it really obvious, but I would be an example of, so when you're not, why is that an issue? Okay, well, it's not a big deal here and there. We are anticipating an entrance to get in or whatever it is, anxiety, it could be a number of things when you're performing. Whatever the case may be, if you routinely hold your air back, you're going to shock the folds. They're going to get irritated after a certain amount of time. People start to lose their voices when that happens. So what you want to do, I look for love in all the same old places, is to get a good flow of breathing in and singing out, because that way, when the folds are coming together, the airflow is hitting at the same time, and that is the magic. And quite honestly, Chris Stapleton is nailing that. Okay, so there's that. And like the differences in their sound placement. What was really fun to hear about Justin Timberlake with Chris Stapleton in this performance is he really stepped up his game and made some more changes to how he uses his resonant space. Instead of leaning so much in and to the nasality, he's dropping it down. And that was so, so fun. Let me see. But not just that, he's moving it around. One of my favorite singers, by the way, I've done several reactions to, who's really great at playing around with her moving sound placement, is Haley Reinhart. If you have not ever watched her, go watch her with Postmodern Jukebox. She does all kinds of cool stuff to move her voice around between twang and like the low placement. She does all kinds of neat stuff. You know, Chris Stapleton has a very soulful, robust sound, but he is also playing around with some of the nasality. I was just tickled at the end of that last song because as soon as I'm calling out one sound placement, he's making an adjustment, and next thing he's leaning a little bit more to the nasal side. And I just think he makes such awesome decisions as far as that goes, to not just live in that zone, to play around, hey, get up there and then come out. It's just so cool. Such a artistic talent. And then Morgan with him every step of the way. Her harmonies are just incredible. She is so great at following his phrasing and his sound placements too. Oh, please understand, she is wonderfully talented too. And she just kind of sits in the background there. And I don't know. Anyway, here I am. I won't stop. Well, I like to encourage when singers take lessons with me. You can do that. Link in the description below. You want to play around with sound placement, because getting stuck in the same range all the time, maybe it works for certain genres. I mean, it certainly worked for Justin Timberlake when he was in NSYNC. But when you play around with your sound placement, you just, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do. It just adds to the dynamic feel of a vocal performance. It's very, very cool. And they're both doing that in this. Yeah, we're definitely a little less in the nasal there. I think this is, yeah.
I can't drink you. I can't drink you away.
Definitely fuller sounding there. Let's see what Justin does there.
I can't
More of that.
drink you.
Yeah.
Drink you away.
Listen, you like he is wide open in his vocal track there, doing that, going against what he traditionally does, as I've said a bunch. But listen to that. He adds his twang. I just love that. God, I'm like losing it over here, because here's the thing. That's artistic skill there. Recognizing that Justin is kind of moving more down into what is notoriously a Chris Stapleton staple. And then immediately he's like, well, I can play around with my sound too. And then he moves it up. Listen.
Drink you. I can't drink you away.
Ooh. Well, that is
Ooh, I can't
heavy whiskey trodden belt there, man.
drink you. I can't
There's that nasality.
I can't drink you away. I've tried Jack, I've tried Jim, I've tried all of them friends. I can't drink you away. No, I can't. Tell me, baby.
Baby! That's great.
Drink you away. I've tried Jack, I've tried Jim, I've tried all of their friends. I can't drink you away.
What a groove.
On these rocks, I
the skin. Out of the skin.
Oh yeah, there's a little twang in there.
Out of the
Yeah, dude. So much great stuff. Oh, the phrasing, the rhythmic choices of all of that, just whew, nasty. Man, that was great. I just want to say something also for the serious nerds out there. The difference between their voices. I mean, as you can see, they've both experimented with twangy and fuller lower sound placements. They've played around their sounds, both of them, but yet they sound so different. And their voices, really the big defining characteristics in their voices and in what makes them different is the thickness in the folds. Chris Stapleton does have thicker folds. Justin has thinner folds comparatively. That doesn't mean that they are less. It doesn't mean anything about power. It's just that is what drives the personality and the robustness of the sound is your folds. I've done this a lot in my videos. Are you a bass? A bass guitar has thick strings. And are you a ukulele? Are you an acoustic guitar? Thicker string produces thicker sounding note. They're both the same note, but one has a different flavor to it because of the size of the string. And that is what you have. Two gorgeous voices, beautiful instruments, blending together. Well, three, Morgan, all of them. That was so much fun to go back and review. And I know somebody requested Chris Stapleton like a million years ago, so this one's for you. If you have a song, a video you want me to react to, just leave it in the comments and maybe I'll hit yours. Thank you guys for going on this nerdy journey with these beautiful singers. Have a good one. See you next time.